All right, everyone, we are back with the ACW Live Breaks. I'm your host, Box Break Brian. We're going to get going with a multi-box break for Steven. This is his second break of the day. He's got a bunch here. I'm going to start off with the 2011-12 Series 1 hockey packs that he purchased. Going to go then to the 2011 baseball box. Then we'll do Panini Playbook 2012. And we're going to end with the 2013 Enshrined edition from Pastime. So let's get going with this break. We got base. We got a Young Guns of Matt Reed. Base, and base. Base. Young Guns of Ben Scrivens. Base. We have base. All-World Team of Henrik Zetterberg. Base. Base, and base. All base there. Base. We have 1950s of Bobby Hall. Base, and base. Base, and base. Base. One stuck. We have Nicholas Backstrom, UD Canvas. Base, and base. Base. Checklist of Vancouver. Series 1 checklist. Sedin, Luongo, Kessler. Base. All-World Team of Nicholas Backstrom. And base. 4 more packs. Base. We have a UD Canvas of Stephen Wise. Base, and base. Base, and base. Base, and base. Last pack of Upper Deck. We have base. We have a UD Canvas of Mika Zibanejad. Base, and base. All right. So decent start. You got some more Young Guns on there. Now we have 2011 Topps Baseball. Got a bunch of packs in here. Yeah, it is a definitely nice little rookie card. I don't think it was numbered. No. All right, 2011 baseball. Here we go. base. We have Scott Downs, gold. We have a mini of Cole Hamels. We have Jason Nix. And we have a Joe DiMaggio leather nameplate. And that is numbered 96 out of 99. That's a pretty good start. And a base. So we got base, 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 base. We have David Justice. Toronto Blue Jays. And we have a Bert Belvin, top 60. Yeah, let me just finish this and I'll email you. Base, 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 base. We have a Brian Wilson. And gold, Carl Crawford. Base, 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 base. Mike Leake. And Kyle Drabeck. Top 60. Base, 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 base. Ian Desmond. And Kansas City Royals. Base, 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 base. We have a gold Pat Nezik. We have a Kobe Gearin, yep, diamond anniversary one. And we have a Rafael Furcal. Base, 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 base. We have a mini of Kyle Drabeck. We have Edgar Renteria. And we have Joel Hannaran. We got base, 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 base. Josh Willingham. And Paul Molitor. All discombobulated there. Base, 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 base. We have Scott Sizemore. We have Michael Pineda and Zach Britton, Diamond Duos. and Francisco Liriano. Base, 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 base. Diamond giveaway. We have Michael Pineda, rookie debut. And Jeff Samrazita. Base, 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 base. Base. Andy Dirks. Alan Craig. And Felix Hernandez. Base, 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 base. Tyson Ross. And a mini of Bert Blyven. Base, 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 base. Diamond card. Sean Burrows. Philadelphia Phillies. And Tom Seaver. Base, 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 base. Francisco Rodriguez. Bobby Wilson. Yeah, not a problem. I'll go through them after I'm done. Brandon Allen. Base, base, and base. Yep, I always go through the base afterwards and grab the things out of value and top load them up. Base, 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 base. Miguel Olivio. Juan Rivera. And Reggie Jackson. Base, 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 base. We have Prince Fielder. Mike Napoli. And Jose Reyes. Base, 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 base. Diamond card. Yorvit Trelaba. And Brad Hand. Base, 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 base. We have a mini of Adam Dunn. We have Renee Tassani. And we have Clayton Richard. Base, 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 base. We have Niger Morgan and Hank Aaron. We have base, 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 base. We have blue, Pujols, Gonzalez, and Voto. Nice hit. Adam Dunn, Buster Posey, and Brian McCain, Diamond Duos, and Detroit Tigers. Base, 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 base. Diamond card. Anthony Rizzo. Alex White. And Drew Storen. Base, 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 and base. We have Zach Britton, Brandon League, and the Pirates. Got base, 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 base. We have a mini of Michael Pineda. And we have the Florida Marlins. Next up, we have base, base, base. We're going every way here. Base, base, base. Diamond card. We have Cody Epley. We have Ian Kinsler. And we have Zach Britton. Base, 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 base. We have a silver Lyle Overbay. We have Justin Turner. We have Jared Weaver and Dan Herron. And we have Aaron Rowan. Next up, base, 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 base. We have Chris DeNorfia and Dustin Eckerly. Base, 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 base. Is Michael Jordan still playing this? What do you mean? Willie McCovey? Kevin Correa? And Joe Nathan. I believe we have Canada versus the world. Base, 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 base. We have Greg Maddux. Gold. We have Clayton Mortensen. We have Diamond Duos of Hank Aaron and Jose Batista. Base, 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 base. Ryan Roberts. Omar Infante. And Ryan Madsen. Oh, I got a nice card coming up. Base, 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 base. We have a mini of Joe Morgan. We have Bud Norris. And we have a silk collection of Michael Pineda. And it's 37 out of 50. And it's all silk cloth right there. Pretty cool. Base, 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 base. Vladimir Guerrero. Tyler Wingington. And Kyle Lossie. There you go. We are sold out of Canada versus the World right now. Base, 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 base. We have Lance Nix and Steve Garvey. Yeah, what would you bust open there, Samps? Base, 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 base. We have Zach Britton. Tony Campana. And Marcos Matteo. Base, 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 base. Gave up on turning all those cards. We have Vladimir Guerrero. And the Minnesota Twins. 2 packs left of baseball. Base, 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 base. We have Xavier Nady, mini of Frank Robinson, and Houston Astros. Last pack of 2011 baseball, Topps baseball. We have base, 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 diamond card, Jason Bergius, Ivan Rodriguez, Top 60, Anthony Dawson, and base, base. All right, get these out of the way. Move on to football. All right, 2012 playbook. Alright, let's see what we can get for you. First pack. We have Nick Perry, auto. 7 out of 49. We have a jumbo jersey mammoth, numbered 42 out of 75 of Stephen Hill. And there's numbering 42 out of 75. And we got 2 big packs here. We'll open that one last. We'll open this one first. Oh, you might have won out on both. Alright. So we'll go here first. We got numbered 38 out of 99. Auto of David Wilson. So that's a pretty solid hit right there. He's starting for the Giants. And 38 of 99. And your next one, number 28 of 49. It is TJ Graham. Nice patch right there. So, pretty solid box right there. 28 of 49. All right, now we are on to Pastime Enshrined Edition. Empty. I'm just going to open all the packs because these are a pain to get into. Empty. And box number 3. All right, empty. Here we go. We'll start with the first one we opened. Empty. You're going to start off with 100 points. You're going to get a Tony Gwynn auto. And that's JSA. You have a Carl Yastrzemski auto. JSA. Oh, sorry, not JSA. It is authenticated, though. Yeah, definitely a good box. That's a good start. So, box number 2. Let's see what we get. We got 100 points. First auto is Earl Wynn. JSA. We have a patch auto numbered 8 of 50. Famous nicknames of Tom Seaver. And that's out of SP Game Used. And it's a 3-color patch. I don't know if you can see the white in there. So that's pretty solid right there. So these definitely are doing pretty good for you right now. Pack number 3. Another 100 points. First auto is Gaylord Perry. JSA certified. The 100 points, they do a point system. And we have an artist proof of Mickey Mantle sketch card by Steve Stanley. That's pretty sick right there of Mickey Mantle. Very nice. Very nice break out of all those. Definitely worth it. So everyone else, thanks. I'm going to get everything top loaded up for all these breaks. Anybody needs to contact me, you're welcome, Steve. Anybody needs to contact me, you can contact me at boxbreakbrian@dacardworld.com. Follow me on Twitter at DACW Live Breaks, as we'll be pushing out some group breaks out next week. And also at dacardworld.com/live. All right, everybody, thanks. I'm out.